get as close to the city as you can in that affordable budget range, then I think you're going to do well. This is where I would buy if I had $500,000 or less to spend on a property. I would buy on the outskirts of a capital city in a growth location. And by growth, I mean where there's an influx of population, but the supply is not over the top, so it's not going to oversupply the market. And I'd be buying in markets such as Perth or Brisbane. Some other markets are good as well. So there's some stuff around Adelaide that can be good, but if you want like a foolproof, get in and almost make money blindfolded, you can get in basically Perth or Brisbane markets, get a high return on investment. So the property's going to return a pretty high amount. It's pretty easy to get 5-6% plus in some areas, but I'd be sticking close to the capital city, as close as possible, because that's where the jobs are created. That's where there's a lot of amenity. People will commute to the city for different events. So over time, as areas get built out, then there's less land available closer to the city. So if you can get as close to the city as you can in that affordable budget range, then I think you're going to do well. Just be mindful that you need to have some land component as part of that. So if you're buying a property and it's on the outskirts and it's sub $500,000, it's a pretty or very affordable property. But you've also got to be mindful that a developer doesn't build another 1,000 of that one particular property, and you are going to get oversupplied, or your particular type of property is going to be oversupplied in the market, meaning that it's not unique, and that if people do need to sell under different circumstances, if there's 1,000 properties that are exactly the same as yours, it's not unique, which means it's not going to hold value unless it gets to a point where it is unique, or there is a demand for your particular type of property and there's no supply. So you need to be considerate of that. You can almost buy blindfolded in Brisbane and Perth over the next 6 to 12 months and make money. Perth is in more of an upswing market, whereas Brisbane is a flat market. So Brisbane, there's a lot less buyer competition, whereas if you're buying in Perth, you've got a lot of buyer competition, which means you're going to have to be even more astute getting into the Perth market.